All right. Happy Wednesday. It's raining. We're here. We're inside. This is awesome. You need weights, those of you that are just signing in. And let's head on over to our mat. And we're going to start just in the middle of our mat right here. And here we go. Just making sure. Hold up. Okay. This is good. This is very good. Sweet. Okay, let's do it. So middle of our mat, we're going to take a little wider stance to start. Feet just about, outer shoulder width. Big reach up, big stretch, and then fold forward and find like a little sway here at the bottom. So just into your hamstrings and then big reach up and then big fold forward. Okay, just getting your whole body moving. Okay, some of you, yes, you've already moved your body, got your workout in. Lots of things, okay? Want you to just start out nice and easy here. You can wiggle around at the bottom, at the top. Anything that you see fit around this. You can even just hang out at the bottom for a couple breaths. You can let your head shake a little. Yes and no. Okay, so we got lots of good stuff for you today. Legs and shoulders focused, okay? And I'll just leave it to you to take breathers, water as you need, okay? Okay, so good. And then we'll just go 2 more times like this. Fold it forward, get into the backs of your legs. 1 more time. All right, so good. Now we're gonna go into reverse lunge. So I want you to start with your left leg today. Right foot's gonna step back. Okay, reverse lunge, hold it for a hot beat at the bottom. So you're stamping down through left heel, and then you're gonna come up to the top and drive your right knee up and through, okay? Right foot goes back, and then come all the way up and through, okay? Keep it going just like that. And those of you that are perhaps in shoes, okay? I want you to really feel out how you can get into the ball of your foot, okay, at the back. And then those of you that are in bare feet, I want you to feel your whole bare foot flat on the floor from the ball of your foot, and then we're coming up, okay? Awesome. And then big exhale, right? Big exhale up top. That's it. Good. And then we got 2 more right here. 1, hiya, and 2. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. So set your right foot forward, left foot steps back, and then we're coming up. Okay, now the reason, actually we'll explain that a little bit. The reason why I was asking you to focus on the ball of your foot on the back, it can really give you a good push-off point, but just paying attention to whether your heel kind of kicks out or in. We really want it even on the ball of your foot, okay? And sometimes that can be ankle mobility, things like that. We want to just keep everything in a line. Good solid form, okay? Okay. Okay, keep driving your knee up and see how tall you can stand, okay, on your right leg. Good, and we'll go 2 more. That's it, and 1. Okay, come down, high plank position. Now we're gonna go in a little pyramid style. So we're gonna go 2 shoulder taps, and then you lift your hips for down dog, okay? Then come back forward, right hand, left shoulder. We go for 4, okay? Count out 4. Then you go to down dog, hips high. And then we're gonna keep going up by 2s, okay? So now we go 6. That's it. Awesome. And then your down dog, really good stretch down of your heels towards the floor. When you go to your down dog, that's it. Okay, good job, you guys. Core is strong with this one. Let me go for your 8, hips up. And then once you're done your 10, stay in down dog. Have a hot moment there. Oh yeah, nice work. Okay, keep breathing. Hips are high in down dog once you're finished your 10. Very good. All right, take a big breath in once you're in down dog, and an open mouth breath, let it go. All right, walk your feet up, top of your mat, come on up to stand. Now, we're going back to a lunge. I want you to take your right leg back into the left. We're in a curtsy lunge. Now this time, you're gonna go leg swing out in front with your right leg. Okay, right foot steps back, leg swing out in front. Try and get into your hamstring a bit here. Okay, as you leg swing, maybe even go left hand, right toes. That can sometimes give you a little focus point. That's it. Hiya. Optional hiya. Nice. It's kind of fun, hey? Hiya. Very good. Good. Last two. One more time. Coming up. Very good. Okay, let's switch it up. Left foot goes back into the right. Come down low. Hips go square. And then you kick. Kick it. Very good. Nice. And then if you like that on the first side, you can go hand out towards your toe when you kick. That's it. Oh, yeah. Last two. Here we go. Awesome. Very good. Now, coming back down, plank position. Okay. Now, we're going to go right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right shoulder. Okay, so that's two. Hop your feet out and in for two. You can also go with just a tap. Then you go to down dog. Okay, we're going back up our pyramid for 4 each. Okay, shoulder taps. And then your feet out and in for 4. And then hips high. And we're gonna make our way up this pyramid to our 10, okay? So shoulder taps, your core is strong. And breathing, everybody, yeah? Okay. Nice, and if you need a couple extra breaths in down dog, no problem. You can have a little hot moment just so you can really focus on quality, okay, when you come forward. Good, now keep breathing. I all of a sudden just got super hyper aware of when I do the because I was called out yesterday that apparently anytime it gets hard, I'm like, keep going. And they're like, she sounds so sweet, but she's so mean. So good. And then once you're finished your 10 and 10, go to down dog and you're gonna pause. And I want you to really focus on your hands. Okay, push your hands down, sink your heels, get into your calves a bit. And then everybody, giant breath in, open mouth sigh, let it go. All right, we're coming up to stand. Very good. Both of your hands go down to the floor with your right leg back, okay? Listen close. Now you're gonna open your right hip and then close your right hip. Then you come up knee high and you're just gonna go straight. Not a swing with the kick, it's a intentional kick out, okay? So both hands down, your hips are level. Then you open your right hip to the right. Then you turn your right hip down, come up, knee high, kick straight out, full straight leg. Pause for a beat even if you fall, okay? Okay. Now, the whole thing with the opening of the hip is we're moving on the left hip, okay? Come up, hiya, nice. And I want you to flex your quadricep when your leg is straight out, okay? Any of my yoga friends out there, it's like standing splits, then half moon legs, standing splits again, and then back through center. So just getting that really good movement through your entire pelvis, okay? And you'll feel your glute med here on the left light up. Maybe, perhaps, yeah. Maybe it like hasn't turned off since Monday, you know? Okay. That's it. I also had a friend that did the recording of one of my workouts yesterday from before. And she said, basically, I just swore at you the whole time, but you weren't there. So I don't know, did it count? Like, well, I think so. I think so. Maybe it's like similar to you guys being over there and I can't hear you, you know? Okay, so good. And then everybody, one more time. Is anyone's shit on fire over here? Okay, glutes are happening on the left. And pause. Okay, whew. Take a sec, we're gonna switch. Same thing, both your hands go down. You can bend your knee as much as you need, okay? Your right knee. So now left leg goes back, hips are level. Intentionally open left hip. Turn it down to face the floor. Then we're coming up. Hiya, full straight leg. And it's right in that spot where your leg doesn't really want to stay too straight for too long, okay? Okay, nice. All right, we don't have to rush on these, okay? No rushing. Yeah, and every time you come into hip stacking, so when you open your left hip, I want you to pause and stay in that end range for a hot second. Firm up both your butt cheeks as best you can, then turn your left hip down. And we're coming up. Hiya. Oh, try to straighten your leg, like find the spot where your leg is for sure straight, okay? Okay. You guys are doing great. Super great. Hiya. Balancing is also a thing here. Keep your attention on glute med on the right, okay? Glute med on the right. Yes. Nice work. Hiya. Balancing. Looking good, you guys. Whew. And then everybody, 2 more, okay? If this leg is the one that doesn't really want to go too straight at the end, I want you to pay attention to that. See how straight you can get it, how high, hold. And then last one here. Yep. Hiya. Kick it. So good. Okay, come down, plank position. Starting with 2 shoulder taps, okay? Now we hop forward and back for 2. And then down dog, okay? Then come forward, 4 shoulder taps, 4 hops, forward and back. You can have your feet wide and back for your 4. And then you go to down dog. Okay, we're going all the way up to our 10. And this is where I'm giving you a little push, okay? Little nudge forward. And then we have a little break before we go to the weights, okay? So you keep going up. You got your 6 of each. And then down dog. And then your 8 of each. And then you're down dog, okay? And if you need a couple extra breaths in your down dog, that's no problem, okay? With quality always, okay? Oh yeah. Good job, you guys. You got it. Yep, stepping is super perfect. That's it. You guys got her. And then once you're finished those 10 and 10, take just a couple breaths in down dog. And then you can come on up and grab water, okay? Or just a breather if you don't want water. Yeah. Good work. Nice work. Yeah, Sarah, Ash. Sarah Carson, so good. Nice, Nat. Whew. So good. All right. So we now, those of you, I think there was a couple of people that just signed on, which was great. You just need weights. If you have 2 sets, that's sweet. You might like to make the legs heavier or the shoulders heavier and then just trade out, okay? So that pyramid style, I hope that you guys feel confident in your counting abilities, okay? So what we're gonna start with is a deadlift, okay? So feet hip width apart, just like this. We're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna go deadlift to a high pull. So your elbows are gonna go out to the side, palms face you, okay? So that's our combination movement. We're gonna do this 2 times, okay? Then you do just the deadlift. 1, 2. Then you do just the high pull. 1, 2. Then you're gonna go back to the combination for 4. Deadlift, high pull, deadlift, high pull, all the way to 4. 4 deadlifts, 4 high pulls, okay? We're gonna keep going all the way up and trying to hit 10 of each, okay? So our combination, just the leg set and just the shoulder set. Cool? Okay, so we all start at 2. I have a time cap of just over 3 minutes with this one, okay? Just over 3 minutes. So as you're ready, here we go. Start with deadlift, all about the hinge, okay? And then here you go. Now, you are responsible for counting and paying attention to where you're at, okay? And then just the deadlift, and then just the high pull. Awesome. Then we go for our 4s. Very good. Good. Okay, that looks good, you guys. Really nice. I want you to keep your weight in your heels every time you're rocking your deadlift, whether it's the combo or just the deadlift. And now, if you have lighter weights for your deadlift, I want you to slow it down a bit. Like, not so it's like watching paint dry, but just slow it down so you can really feel how your hamstrings can lengthen, okay? Your hamstrings can lengthen, and you can really squeeze your butt at the top, okay? Looking good, team. That's it. Yep. And then see if you can still focus on glute strong, pulling forward every time you come to stand tall out of your deadlift. Ooh, yeah. That's it. Okay, shoulders back, super proud here. That's it. Really good. We got just over 90 seconds here. Working with what you got. That's it. So the whole point of this workout, I never told you guys in the beginning, is all about continuous work and then a break. Okay, and then continuous work and then a break, okay? Awesome. Very good. About 45 seconds, okay? No worries if you don't get all the way through 10. Just kind of keep note, okay? Keep note. Mind-muscle connection, right? Think about the muscles that you're rocking. That's it. If you want a little extra challenge for the high pull, you're gonna take them outside your armpits. So maybe they're not right in line with your collarbones, or maybe out a little wider, okay? That's it. So good, right here, 10 seconds, everybody moving to the end. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, so good, that was awesome. Now we got our break. You can take water, maybe a little shoulder circles might feel nice here. Just like a little swing forward and back. You might even like to lace your fingers behind your back, little shoulder roll. Yeah, good. Okay, really nice. Now, here is an awesome one. I think you guys might really love it. I love this one, so maybe you guys won't. Okay, so you're gonna start with your left foot forward. This is my left foot, okay? My right foot's gonna go back into a curtsy, okay? And then I go up into a press. Straight overhead, my palms are facing in, okay? Then my left foot goes back, and then I'm going up, and then I do just 2 curtsy lunges. 1, 2, and then I go up, 2 presses, 1, 2. Now, I go back to my combination for 4, okay? And you'll notice that I've alternated So that means the number is total, okay? This is 3 and up, 4 and up. And then just the curtsy for 4, just the press for 4, okay? Ready? And go. Okay, again, just over 3 minutes with this one, okay? So, breath moving. You exhale to the top. Nice, Katie. A darling 4-year-old who is the sweetest is for sale. P.S. guys. No worries, honey. Awesome. Nice. Okay, good job, you guys. That's it. And then the whole time, you are alternating, okay? Your legs. That just means right side and then left side. Yeah, that's it. I have this client, you guys, who he sometimes just likes to be really challenging, and like basically it gives him more rest. It's the best, and more challenging in the way that he asks a lot of questions. So when I say alternating, I'm like, yeah, so just do right side and then left side. And he's like, so does that mean you do all one side and then all the other side? I'm like, no, that I would have said that if that's what I meant. So alternating just means one and then the other. Thought you guys might enjoy that. Yeah. Good. I'm going to carry on where I was at. Good job, you guys. Really good. Now, I never said this in the beginning, but I want you guys to, wherever you're at, maybe it's not raining where you are. Maybe it has rained a little bit. I want you to let this rain kind of like wash away any negativity. Okay, sometimes I really like it when it rains because it kind of gives me like a clean slate, even if it's just in my mind a bit. I don't always like to go running or walking in the rain, but sometimes if you're ever caught, you know, in the rain, it can just be sort of this nice like, oh, you know, wash away any of the BS that might be hanging around. I had a few little hiccups this weekend, just like organizing things and getting my life together. And I just was like, okay, let's just let this all go. No need to let the BS or any of those negative thoughts hang around any longer than they need to, okay? Nice. Okay, good job, you guys. Just under 90 seconds, actually. We're rocking here. Very good, you guys. So remember, continuous work. If you need to slow it down, you slow it down. It's no problem. All about continuous and then all about a breather. Yep. Okay, we're rocking. Really good. See if you can get a little bigger step back on your curtsies now, okay? That's it. You're breathing, that's it. Nice, anytime you need to put your weights down, that's no problem. Good, 20 seconds to go. Core strong, everyone. Oh boy. Yes. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thumbs up. That was great. Okay, little breather. And then you can get water. Take a hot second. Sarah Carson, are those candles? Those are awesome. So good. Mega candles. I like it. So good. Okay. Are we ready for the next one? I hope so. Now, I want you guys to really pay attention to this one because it's one of those non-confusing, confusing ones, okay? So you're gonna balance on your left leg, okay? We're gonna take it down to a single leg deadlift. Your right leg goes back, and then you come up and you go out to the side for a shoulder raise, okay? I'm staying on my left leg for a second one, out to the side, okay? Now my left leg goes back, so I switch, and then I raise. Down for the second one on this leg. Then I'm going back to just the deadlift on my left side. 1, 2. And then I switch to my other leg, so it's just the leg part. 1, 2. 2 raises. 1, 2. Okay, so now it's per leg. That's the only non-complicated part, okay? So everybody start on your left leg, your right leg's going back, and we're still going up by 2. It's just gonna be per leg in the beginning, okay? Okay. This one, we're gonna go a little bit longer, okay, than our last sets. 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. Deadlift to shoulder raise. So super proud chest, okay, you guys? Lean into your left heel, okay? Then you go 2 on your right side. Good. You guys are the smartest bunch, by the way. I just want you to know. Some of you might be like, okay, this is a lot to think about. And some of you might be like, oh, okay, yeah, we got it. Good. Yeah. That's it. Smooth and steady. So you can slow these ones down a little bit, kind of like we did with the deadlift to high pull. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Okay, very, very good. And if you ever feel like, oh crap, if you just need a second to kind of gather, I just had a little moment where I was like, what side have I done? It's okay, just take a hot second, gather yourself, and go back to it. That can be a really nice mirror for this rain, that we kind of just let any of that BS fall off our back. Okay, same kind of thing. If you make a mistake, it's all good. Just like get yourself focused on what you're doing, and then you start again. It's all good. Okay. Okie dokie. So it's like 6 per leg. That's how we're going up. Ooh, yeah. Nice. And when I said, you guys, when I was like, oh, you guys are a smart bunch, I was like, in my head, I'm like, they'll just ask me if they need clarification. They'll be like, hey, Roz, I don't get it. Help me. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, you can bend your elbows more if you would like less, right? Or your arms straighter is going to be a little more challenging. Some of you might know that. Some of you perhaps not. You can just bring your weights a little closer out in front of you if you need a little bit less with these as we go up. That's it. Okay, really good. Nice and smooth, there's no rush. And then with your deadlifts, we're keeping hips level, okay? So your right hip is down, not open like we did in the warm-up, okay? Okay. Oh yeah. And then take your time, right? There's no rush. Steady Eddie. Just over 1 minute. Yep. I think I was being a little bit slow and I'm like just getting through my 6s. So if you guys are on 8s, that's great, or maybe higher. No problem. Keep it rolling wherever you're at. And if you're over 10, that's sweet. Maybe you have lighter weights. It's all good. Keep it going. If you're on your combinations, you might like to alternate here to the end. Oh, yeah. Awesomes. Oh, boy. This one gets the legs, the shoulders a lot. Continuous. Who made this workout? So good. That's it. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Bang, bang. Very good, you guys. Take a breather. Water if you need. Oh, yeah. A little head roll if you want, little shoulder rolls. Arm swings can be really nice in between sets. Awesome. Just even rolling shoulder blades down your back. Okay, this is where we're getting a little sassy on it, okay? So we're gonna go left foot forward in a split curtsy stance, okay? So my feet stay set on my curtsy. Option 1, weights at your side. Option 2, weights underneath your chin before you start, okay? So we lunge down, Arnold press up. My palms are facing forward. You can't see my weights, but that's okay. So I'm going back to my 2. Now I switch. Okay, coming down, my feet stay set, lunge and press. Lunge and Arnold press. Then you go just the split, down, up, for your 2. You guys are probably getting this. And then your 2 Arnold press, 1, 2. And then you start again, 4 all on your left side, 4 all on your right side. Just the legs, just the shoulders. And then we're going up again, okay? Okay, ready for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice work. So I want your stance pretty long here, you guys, okay? Now also, any of my friends with knee things, you could also go into split stance with your knees straight forward, okay? That can be a really great option for still getting the split stance and then less torque on your knee, okay? Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Now, weights under your chin is gonna be more challenging for your core the whole way, okay? So just know you can write that course, right? Like core strong, low ribs in, the front of your hips lift. Get that all set up. I'd rather you guys go slower through this with better form. Okay, and you could also take that into your life. Maybe a little slower than some, but if you're doing it right and with good, solid quality and effort, I think that's a way bigger win. Yeah. That's it. Oh yeah, these ones jack your heart rate. If you're also feeling that, like, oh my God, my heart's racing. Good job. You're on that good work. So good. Guys, this is our last set. Holy shite. Okay. Pressurize your heel on your front foot every time you're rocking your lunge, okay? That's it. Exhales to the top will be very, very helpful. Tell you what. Okay. Good job, you guys. That's it. Okay. Breathe deep. See how low you can stay on your lunges. Oh yeah. That's it. You guys are rocking this, P.S. I wish I could hear you guys breathing. That always gives me just such a good, like, indication of how it's going over there. So I'm not just suffer-festing over here alone. Not alone, but that's all I can hear, you know? Okay. So good. That's it. Oh boy. Okay, so good. Just over 45 seconds, okay? Just over 45. So good. If your heart rate is flying, keep with it. If your heart rate is not flying, go steady. Oh yeah, that's it. Good, good, good. Stay with it. Literally 10 seconds right here. Right through. Yeah. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yager. Amazing. Way to go, you guys. Okay, grab some water. We're done with our pyramids. One final thing, I'll just call it quote unquote thing. Oh, yes, Claire, I just saw that. It was like, you said this was the last set. Okay, so good. Okay, so we're gonna finish strong. Get your waters if you need. So good. Any of you guys with that like to wear tights, and you know that there's the light tight thing happen? We're gonna start a thing called pee pants. It looks like you peed your pants, but it's really just sweat. It's really just sweat. Okay, so come down to the floor. You're gonna be seated. Now, actually I'm gonna turn sideways so you guys can see. So if I were to go into this seated shoulder press, like so, and I lean back and my spine is rounded, I feel like you guys can see that. This is really not so fun posture, okay, for your spine. And the whole point of doing this in seated is for you to work your core to keep your spine tall, okay? So if this was you in the rounded position, you're just gonna bend your knees. Like if you really feel like you can't sit up, okay? You're gonna bend your knees with your feet to the floor and then sit tall from there and then press, okay? So our last set right here is 15. So just 1 and then 5. And you're gonna try and keep it consistent the whole way, no stops, okay? As soon as you're done, we're gonna go into our hip bridge and I'll walk you through that when we get there, okay? And then that's it. Then that's it, we're stretching, okay? For real, that's it. Okay, elbows forward. Whatever option you're in, either legs straight out, your spine is priority here, okay? Count your 15, elbows are forward, and your weights are going up right over your shoulders. Count your own, keep your legs awake, your spine awake, especially the upper spine. No leaning back, core is rock solid. 2, 1, yes, okay, good. Then we're coming down into a wide hip bridge. So your weights come to your hips. You're gonna roll your shoulders underneath you. Tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Take your feet out, toes out, just like that. And then we're rocking this for 1 minute and then we're complete and we're gonna stretch, okay? So you go, lift your hips and lower your hips. Any of you that would like a sassy version, you're only gonna lower your hips halfway down and then up. And you're gonna lift your feet so just your heels are down. Any of you that do not want sass this morning, no problem. It might be a little bit too late for that, but that's okay. I want you to keep breathing out to lift your hips. Yep. Keep your tailbone tucked towards your knees. So this isn't a back extension. It's not a back extension focus, okay? Breath out, right to the top. Doesn't have to be crazy high. It's more about the squeeze. And then we only have 10 seconds. Wowza. Up. Up, everybody. Keep it rolling for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let your hips touch down. Set your weights to the side. And then we can go back to being friends, I hope. Okay. Bring your right knee in and you can just set your left foot flat on the floor. Big sighs out. Let's go through a few good stretches here. Oh yeah. Make little ankle circles with your right foot if you'd like. Okay, and then lengthen your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. First, flex your toes towards you. And then you can catch behind your knee or your hamstring. You can even point and flex your foot a couple times. Oh yeah. Okay, and then bend your knee, take it all the way over to the left for a twist, and reach your right arm out and to the right. And then maybe you look up to the ceiling or out and towards the right. Okay, and then we'll come back through center. Hug your left knee in. You're gonna set your right foot flat down. Long breaths out. You might even like to close your eyes here. And left leg straight up, a little hamstring stretch. And point and flex your foot a couple times. And keep those ankle circles going if you wish. And bend your left knee, and we'll take it all the way to the right for a twist. And you can take your left arm out to the left. Okay, and then we'll come all the way up through center. Come up to seated. Bottoms of your feet to touch with your knees out wide. And you can lean forward as you like. And then wherever you find yourself today, whether you go outside or maybe you open a window in your house, just remind yourself of that quality of just letting shit roll off your back, okay? Wipe the slate clear, and don't let any BS linger around any longer than it needs to, okay? Love you all. If you'd like to come on up and show me your beautiful sweaty faces, I would just love that. Yeah, Kimmy. I can only imagine how you NP wild people are feeling. Already got your workout on. I love that. So good. Nice. Erica, go girl.